Um, Figured I'd make a video. It's been a hell of a day for me. um, Hell of a day for my family in general. Um, I went to work this morning around 3:34, something like that. I think I got up around 3:30. Went to work at 4. Had been texting my mom most of the night. Um, didn't really sleep a whole lot yesterday. I don't know why. Just didn't. But I guess around 5 or so this morning, I get a text from my dad saying, the house is on fire, and that everything's gone. So that was kind of crazy. Thankfully, my mom and him and my brother and the dogs got out okay. Supposedly like an electrical fire or something. I don't know. But fire department, they live in a small town, so there's not fire hydrants everywhere, at least where they're located. So the fire department gets up there and they ran out of water, trying to put the house out, and they flooded the house with as much water as they could and got out pretty much all the walls and ceilings and knocked out the windows. It was only the back half of the house that really caught fire and was damaged, but it seems like the rest of the house is pretty much destroyed from just everything else, whether it's the smoke or the water. It's just a huge mess. I don't know where things are going to go from here. Parents didn't have insurance on the house. It's not like we got a ton of money saved up or anything. I originally I was like, I need to get out of work early and go drive down to Tennessee or fly or something. Got out of work and I don't know, just called my parents, and there really wasn't a whole lot I can do. I'm just gonna be down there as a support, but financially I'm struggling too, and we just kind of came to the conclusion like maybe it's just better that I'll just leave after work tomorrow and I'll just come back in a day or something back here to Ohio. It's just been rough. I guess there was never part of me that believed, my family, like my brothers and just my sister and I, would kind of like inherited that house. There's a whole set of problems going on there over our heads, but I guess we thought there's a lot of stuff, right? My parents said we'd at least get memories, and pictures, and little statues and trinkets and things, and now it's like I don't know what's left. I don't know what kind of memories are going to be there, and it's sort of depressing. It's really depressing. A house that I'd been in for 40 years. My parents had been in for, probably a little longer than that. They got it, I think, just shortly after I was born. Just so many memories up there. And it was an older house, probably wasn't worth a whole lot, maybe $100,000 or something, if that. Pretty location and stuff, but now I just don't know what's going to happen. If we can even afford to have somebody bulldoze it and, rebuild or just sell the land. But I don't even know if we can sell the land. It's just been so much, just so much going on. My uncle passed on Memorial Day. I don't know if I talked about that in any update, but it's been a lot. Like I'm to the point where like I'm thinking, I need to plead bankruptcy or something. I've got too many bills, and I've got a good job. It's, I guess if I get enough overtime, I'd probably clear about $50K or so, which not terrible, but it seems like minimum these days you gotta make at least 70 just to get by. But you know, I don't dislike it. I'm just feeling overwhelmed right now. I don't know. There's something about August and September, these months. There's always tragedies in my life. I just hope that, you know, this was pretty much it for 2025. Because I don't know how much more I can take. Really don't. But hope y'all are doing well. Figured I'd just make a video for whoever watches my videos. So.